you're on a weight loss journey. Oh, wait a minute. Let's not just focus on weight loss. You're on a health journey, or you want to be on a health journey, but you're also in a space where you recognize that not only do you have to do things a little differently, but you want a sustainable, healthy approach to losing weight. Maybe you've tried a number of things, trends, fad diets, detoxes, fasting, medication. Let's be real. Perhaps you've even recently found out that you have a diagnosed condition, a diagnosed illness like type 2 diabetes, prediabetes, hypertension, cholesterol is high. And you've just said, you know what? Weight loss is important to me, but I want to get my health back right. Well, let me tell you something. You want to stay tuned for the next 10 to 15 minutes or so to learn more about the Beautifully Well Lifestyle Program. It's your girl, Coach Nik. I am the founder and CEO of Amani Nicole Wellness. We are America's first and only holistic health center for women, integrating infrared sauna therapy for stress management and a lifestyle medicine approach to help women to live a beautifully well lifestyle. And what does that lifestyle involve? Well, one, of course, it is managing stress first and organically taking the steps to make the changes needed in order to experience better health. The Beautifully Well Lifestyle Program literally is a 24-hour program. Okay, I'm gonna put my glasses on for this so I can follow, help you follow along with me. 24 hours, okay? Do you have 24 hours to invest in your health? All right, let me break this thing down. Let's hope this works along with me. All right, so this is about managing blood sugar. It's a healthy lifestyle program that encompasses not just prediabetes and type 2 diabetes. You're going to hear me talk about that a lot, but let's be very clear. The same lifestyle changes that will help a woman manage glucose levels, sugar levels, are the same principles that will help a woman to better manage blood pressure, as well as cholesterol health. It's all connected. We want to manage blood sugar, we want to manage weight, and let's not forget that hormones play a role in this. Stress plays a big role, and we want to get the metabolism back in a space where it's working optimally so that you can achieve the results that you want. And at this point, here's the question. Are you looking for more structure, more clarity, more guidance? Well, that's where a lifestyle program comes in. We're not talking about unrealistic effects and unrealistic goals. What this program is, we work really hard the first 16 weeks of the program, but remember I said 24 hours. That's because there are a total of 24 one-hour virtual group coaching sessions. They are live. We are a CDC recognized diabetes prevention program. We are accredited with diabetes self-management. We are a partner with the women's oh my gosh, in women's health when it comes to blood pressure self-management. What we don't do are those crash diets. We don't talk about what you should not have or don't have or avoid. And this is not something that you do alone. You spend 16 good weeks. Why those 4 months? Super important. Every single week at your allotted time, you are together with your group with a structural program where each week there is a topic and there are goal sets. Once you reach your 16th week point, what happens next? Well, hopefully you have achieved the health goals that you desire. Lower blood sugar, manage blood pressure, cholesterol numbers are going in the positive other direction. You are seeing weight come off sustainably. And now it's time to jump into our maintenance program, which lasts for 8 months, so that we can help you continue in that process so the guidance doesn't stop. So, how do you get started? There's an enrollment process. We try to keep it simple, but I will tell you, we are also a healthcare center. So that means that our portal is HIPAA compliant and requires you to have a login. It's actually a patient login. We call it the client login at times as well. So there's a bit of an email follow-up system that goes on here to help you complete registration, confirm the class that you would like to attend. You'll receive a number of emails just getting you prepared with the welcome materials, all digital. And we want to make sure that you know that one, you are ready for the program and that the program is a good fit for you. So we offer a one-on-one session that will help you map out that personalized wellness plan. And we also have options for in-person as well, where we're able to dive a little bit deeper and find a little bit more about you and your health history. These group educational sessions are important because they're not only an opportunity for you to get educated on this process. We're not just going to give you a meal plan and say, go for what you know. We're not just going to talk about the basics, y'all, because we know that in order to achieve good health, sustainable health, we have to go beyond the broccoli and that Zumba class that you may love or want to get back into. It's deeper than this. This is real life. We're building community around this so that that increases accountability. Now, we do know that nutrition is very important when it comes to this. So our focus when it comes to nutrition is to help you learn a little bit deeper or go a little bit deeper into your own personal relationship with food, right? Because right about now, you're skipping breakfast. Maybe because you're drinking coffee in the morning that's suppressing the appetite. There isn't anything wrong with coffee. I'm just saying. Maybe you're only eating 1 or 2 meals a day, so your body is trained to that. When we say nutrition support, we're not just saying eat your veggies, half your plate in veggies. We have to first be willing to help you recognize where you are in your food journey and what are those reasonable, realistic steps to help you elevate it. This is a digital program. Our weekly sessions are virtual with a live certified lifestyle coach. But we do offer tools because some of us still like to write. Some of us still want things in hand. You have the ability to walk through. Remember, I said, give us 24 hours and we can help you change your life. Well, we break those 24 hours or sessions into 2 parts of the program. That's our core program, the first 16 sessions, and then the core maintenance program, the last 8 sessions. If you're interested in purchasing the physical books, we share with you how to do so. But we've also discovered that this planning process for clarity for many of us, especially those of us who like to journal and we want a book, there's 16 weeks to Beautifully Well. It is a guidebook that augments the program during your first 16 weeks, and it's definitely recommended for those who love to write. Midway through the program, y'all, okay, you get to this 16-week push point, and what have you accomplished? How much weight has come off? How many inches have you lost? Are you set up for another lab visit so that you can go back and check those numbers again? We also offer opportunities for free lab testing at that 3-month mark. Why is the midway check-in so important? Because we don't want to lose momentum. You are pushing through every week, aiming to build up that consistency and that confidence in your goal. We want a checkpoint. And when you reach this checkpoint, of course, now it is time and it is evidence given that you are ready to move into the maintenance program, which is going to help you hopefully maintain all that hard work that you've done in the first 16 weeks and continue through. You want to strengthen what you're doing. But does this work? Okay, y'all. we've been doing this since 2020 at the height of the pandemic, and I just like to highlight a few of our beautifuls. And the women only program, you are beautifuls. And so we have B, who was able to reduce her A1C. That is the first goal. If blood sugar is a concern, and for many of us it is, let's face the real true facts, that to be able to reduce it is very important. And B also built up the confidence to be able to continue with some of the skills that she learned. We have Rita, who was diagnosed with type 2 diabetes, who was able to put her diabetes in remission. Yes, can we say that out loud again, please, for the people in the back? Remission. Remission occurs when you're able to get that A1C to a down to at least 6.5 or below with no medication for a period of 3 months. And then, of course, maintain it. So not only did she go from 182 pounds to 156 pounds, she is living the beautifully well lifestyle and maintaining a type 2 diabetes remission. We have Tarshia here, who fell in love with the program, especially the fact that we were there able to support her throughout the journey. And she was able to remind herself of the small changes that led to her pre-diabetes reversal, taking her A1C back to normal numbers. But did you know that Amani Nicole Wellness curated an approach to a healthier lifestyle that helps us to take self-care and stress management to another level? We're a holistic health center, ladies, and a foundation of what we do in stress management is the use of infrared sauna therapy. So just really quickly, I want to share with you that the Beautifully Well Lifestyle program, up to this point, the virtual coaching program is covered by some health insurances, including Medicaid and Medicare. A health spending account and flexible spending account is also an option in self-pay with multiple installment options. That's covered. But when we get into sauna therapy is an optional extension to your program that is self-pay or a health spending account or flexible spending account. Why do I bring this up? Because our client here, when I say our client here, I'm referring to the stats. If we look at the body composition numbers down here, you might want to hold on to this screen for a moment and investigate. What can happen in 6 months if you are a part of the Beautifully Well Lifestyle program and you're making those small incremental changes, but you also decide that you want to use infrared sauna therapy to help augment the success? Well, this is exactly what our beautiful chose to do. And notice that in early April, when she started with us at 246 pounds, with a body fat percentage of 46.9 and a skeletal muscle mass of 73.9, which is absolutely amazing, and above average for a woman, her height and weight. 6 months later, in the month of October, she ends in October at 210 pounds. That's a 36.25 pound weight loss. Woohoo! A body fat percentage at 38.2%. That's an 8.7% reduction. And throughout it all, she was able to maintain muscle mass. Super, super, super important. But not only was weight loss and a body fat percentage achieved, she was also able to build up a healthier body, a healthier mind, a less stressed mind. And let's talk about that confidence in her abilities to know that she did that. The sauna sessions are, in addition, they're also optional, but they are there to support you and especially that stress management. Because when stress is reduced, when cortisol is lower, we feel better, we feel energized. Sauna therapy supports weight loss and that it can help that metabolism move a little bit so that it can respond to the efforts that you're making, let alone all those other things that can cloud our ability to stay confident and to stay on point. And that also could be things like managing our mood, especially with perimenopause or menopausal symptoms. know that infrared sauna therapy has the ability to be exercise without the effort, an endorphin release, and a cortisol reduction. You're not alone in this. There is Club Beautiful, which is our complimentary online 24-hour chat. Just think about Facebook only safe, where our program clients are in there in Club Beautiful. It's a 24-hour chat community. We share updates, events, resources, inspiration, and you're able to post your journey in there as well. So, what is the formula? What is the Beautifully Well formula? Honey, this is a lifestyle. We talk about weight management because weight management happens in this program, but we try not to refer to it as a weight loss program only. This is the Gain Life journey. You heard me say it. 5 to 9% of a weight loss reduction can improve your health numbers. We check in with weight every week. Don't be afraid of the scale. Rename it. The scale is simply a tool and it's going to become your friend. The nutrition guidance is there. It is a digital program for those of you who want to dive into our app-based nutrition support. It is there, and it is accompanied by a nutritionist who is also following along on those journals. There are exercise goals, y'all. Let's face it. Starting somewhere is the key. Movement is medicine. You can add a variety of medicine. And in our world, we know that every 5 minutes will count. And I just talked a little bit about stress management and the impact of infrared sauna therapy. But stress management happens beyond a sauna therapy experience as well, right? Because we are able to focus on practical stress management techniques that can be used at any time. We are also talking about stress and stressors. Real important. You're going to build your stress management plan. Okay. Stress is so important for us, and it is the foundation of the principles that guide the Beautifully Well formula, because we know when we're able to manage the stress, we're able to manage that hormone that can be out of whack, because we are going to sleep on autopilot. Some of us are barely sleeping because you're already thinking about what you have to do the next day. Well, when we manage stress, not just by a few breathing techniques, not just by encouraging exercise or sauna therapy, but by identifying what are those patterns that we've created in our lives that are constantly keeping us stressed to the max. Okay. So the Beautifully Well formula encompasses what we call the holistic approach, because a holistic approach simply means that we speak your language. We know what you're going through. This is curated by us for you. We understand that journey, and we've also seen it become one that is highly successful. And we want to celebrate your success with you. This program, you complete 12 months. Remember, we said 24 hours. So within a 1 year period, you have spent 24 hours of group coaching. There's also opportunities for one-on-one coaching with your coach as well, those checkpoints, right? But we want to celebrate your success. And in 2025, our graduation went from virtual, but we are a COVID program. We started in COVID, but thankfully that we're now outside. And in 2025, y'all, we were definitely outside at the first official Beautifully Well conference to celebrate the success of those who successfully completed the program. And this year, you need to be there. Okay. So, how do you get started? I'll just give a quick overview. The Beautifully Well Lifestyle Program, the virtual coaching program, is an investment of your time, your energy, and potentially an opportunity for insurance coverage as well. So insurance coverage options right now are under the Maryland Medicaid umbrella, Health Choice, and Medicare and Medicare Advantage. Those insurance options are available to those who have a pre-diabetes diagnosis. So keep that in mind. Outside of those insurance options is self-pay, their flexible payment options, their health spending accounts or FSA, a flexible spending account is available as well. You're already beautiful. Let's get beautifully well. You're listening to this information session on a Beautifully Well program for a reason. You are in a place where you've decided that change is good, and right now, change is calling your name. You are ready to make changes, but you're also in a space where you're realistic about the change that you can make. You're not interested in doing a 180. You're not interested in a quick fix. You're realistic about even the time that you have because you're already overloaded with a lot on your plate. You want to work. You're ready to make a difference, but it has to fit into the life that sometimes feels more like a whirlwind. Well, this program is only for women who are ready to take a step. I didn't say you had to take all the steps, but you are ready to take the first step to build confidence, consistency, and to live the life that you want to live. A healthy, beautifully well life starts with the first step. In that corner is the QR code to our interest form. Let us know that you're interested so that we can help you take the next steps. Oh, and be sure to save Amani Nicole's emails so that they don't end up in your spam folder or the promotions folder, so that they're right there at your fingertips. So it's your girl, Coach Nik, thanking you for tuning in, giving you kudos for setting aside some time to put you first, finally. And glad that you have decided that this could potentially be the program to help set you up for healthy success. Thanks for joining.